Hello, Bipsa. Hello, am I audible? Hello.
Hi guys, am I audible to you? Can you hear me?
Afternoon, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. So kindly just wait because the meeting is supposed to start from 5. So we'll just wait for others to join in. Once they have already joined in, we'll start with the meeting. Hi guys, am I audible?
Yeah.
Great. So we'll just wait 2 to 3 minutes more, let everyone join in, then we'll just start with the session. Okay, guys, let's just start off with the session. So I am just sharing my screen. You please confirm, is my screen visible to you or not? Okay, just a moment. Is it visible? Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay, fine. Okay, fine. So, this is the first week agenda that we have already discussed up. So, we'll go with the data analytics fundamentals plus we'll go with the Excel essentials part. Fine. So, let me just open a Word file to discuss with you. So eventually I'll be explaining about the data analytics from a very scratch. As you know, this is the first day of the session. So it would be more of theoretical part because we need to cover what data analytics is and how we need to implement this, that we need to take into account, and eventually we need to move into the Excel, right? So would be a bit of theoretical part, and over that we will just move into the to the like the hands-on section. Fine. So first we'll discuss about data analytics. So fine. So guys, you have to put in anything like what do you think what data analytics is? I'm there to like make you understand what it is and how to work with it. But I just need to know from you what do you know about data analytics? What is your concept about data analytics? Guys, just feel free to discuss up. You can just unmute yourself and tell me what you know about data analytics.
Uh, can I go ahead?
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah, basically data analysis is you have a lots of data, right? For example, I'm a retail store. Let's say I'm a Zudio, right?
Right.
And people are buying from Zudio, and there is a lot of information coming in. So to process that data, you to make a senseful idea of what that data suggests, and to make a strategies through that. Not just strategies, but marketing. We also understand that in what we are selling. For example, we are selling a lot of t-shirt. How do I know that? I know because I have data. to support that. So data analysis is you analyze the data, you make it into dashboard, and you show it to your stakeholders.
Okay, fine, great. So may I know your name, please?
Yeah, Advait.
Okay, okay, Advait, thanks. So we'll just, yeah, he has like given some of the insight related to it. So we'll just go in deep into it and we will understand about it in more details. Okay. So about data analytics, let's just take a simple example and take and pull all of the points that would be regarding that and what exactly why we do data analytics and in what format we do it. Fine. So basically, you can imagine you are the owner of a small coffee shop, maybe. So we are just taking an example, okay? So you can imagine you are the owner of a small coffee shop. So every day, people are coming in, ordering coffee, snacks, etc. Right? So you like what you noted down about your customers, right? So you note down like what you note down. I am also noting it down for a better reference. Suppose I'm writing you note down. So what you are noting it down, like how many customers came in? Just a moment. Okay. The second point that we will be taking, what they bought. Third one is what time they came, like what is the time they have came into the coffee shop. The fourth point is how much money they have spent. Right? So these are the things that we will list it down. Like as like don't think it as a data analytics. Just for a form, you just think of you are a owner of a coffee shop, and there the people everyday people come order coffee, snacks, etc. So you just noted down some of the details about the customers, right? So at first, this is just the raw data, right? These are the raw numbers that, or the words, or the receipt number, whatever you will be taking into. These are just the numbers, or the text, or the words, right? When you'll be taking it down, well, you will be noting it down, right? So, but when you start asking questions like what coffee sells the most, or what time do most customers visit, or which day gives the most sale, this type of question, when you will be asking, you are analyzing your data to find the answer, right? So you are doing what? The data analysis. You are doing data analysis, right? So in definition wise or in simple way, if I need to just confine all of the things together that I have now spoken in, so it would be data analytics. Data analytics, what it mean actually? It means about collecting data, cleaning it, studying it, and using it to make smart decisions. So, what data analytics is? So, data analytics means collecting data, along with that, cleaning the data, studying it, and using it to make smart decisions. So, guys, up to this, is it clear with the help of the example? Guys, can you just speak up? It would be easier for
Yes,
me to
yes,
understand.
yes.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
fine, great. Great, great. Okay, so I'll just ask you people to interact on because without that, it would be difficult for me to understand also, right? So, So now, why do we need data analytics, right? So this is the major question that we need to think on. So let's just think practically, right? People and businesses are making decisions every day, right? People who are setting up the business and even the business alone, they are making decision every day. But decision based on the guesswork is very much risky. So we do need the support of the data to give it a proper proof, a proper feedback, right? So instead, data analytics actually helps to make decision based on facts, not the feelings, right? So you can think of about the Amazon analysis customer data to recommend what might be the next buy. Like when you buy one of the stuff, you get all the recommendations. Like these are the items that are usually brought together, right? So when you like shop on any of the like well-known and well trusted e-commerce website, then you get this types of recommendation. You can think about the Netflix studies when movies that people watch to suggest, like people generally watch, they get a suggestion of the movies, right? Then the bank analyzes the data to detect the fraud or not fraud or decide who can get the loan or not. So these are actually the examples of data analytics. Like by analyzing the data, one can get and understand all of it in together form. Okay, so this is all about the data analytics. Now we will learn about the types of data analytics. So because we need to know the theory before we have to implement the stuff. Of course, from the maybe from today also or maybe from tomorrow we will be just going ahead with the implementation section. But before that, we need to make our theory strong because without the theory, what we will be implementing, right? So that's why we need to understand the basics and the theoretical some of the things that need to be taken care of. Fine. Let's just move ahead. So the thing is types of data analytics. Fine. So types basically the very first one, it is the descriptive analysis, analytics. Second one, it is diagnostic analysis. Third one, it is predictive analysis. Fourth one, it is prescriptive analytics. Okay, so we'll just have a discussion on like what actually it is, what it does, and what is the example of. Okay, so about descriptive analysis, what it does, it actually describes what happened. What it does, it describes what happened. Okay, so what it means, like in example, if I need to give you, so it will be how many coffee did we sell? Suppose last week or last month, whatever be it. So if a question like this comes in, so that comes under descriptive analytics. Like how many coffees did we sell the last week or maybe on the last month? Fine, that is descriptive, like described what happened, what actually happened. Next is diagnostic analytics. Diagnostic analysis is like explain why it happened. Okay, why it happened. So why it happened, what kind of example we will be getting, like why did coffee sales drop in last year or last week or last month, whatever be it. We will be give like if this type of question we are asking and we are getting result, that comes under diagnostic analysis. Like here we are actually diagnosing the reason, like why actually this happened. So why did the coffee sale drop the last week? Fine. So This comes under the diagnostic analysis. Next is predictive analysis. So in predictive analysis, we will be understanding about the predictions, like the predicts what will happen next, right? It predicts what will happen next.
Forecasting.
So anyone having any question or something?
No, no, predictive means forecasting, right? So you have to forecast
Predictive,
based.
yes, yes. Like you need to predict what will happen next. Fine. Okay, so predictive analysis. So what kind of question we can ask? Like like will the sale increase in the next week, or will there be any of the coffee, like any of the specific coffee brand that will be that sale will increase or not? This kind of this kind of question comes under predictive analysis. Like predictive means where we are actually giving the analysis. Okay, so here why basically we are understanding about the types, because when you will be working with the real clients, they might ask you like they might give you like the query around like this. I want a descriptive analysis, not the diagnostic analysis. So what they actually want, they want the description, like why it happened. This kind of analysis they want from the data that they will be providing it to you, right? That is the major reason you need to understand all of these terminologies and why and what they actually mean. Okay. Next is prescriptive analysis. So prescriptive analysis, that is, it suggests what to do next. What it does, it suggests what to do next. So like the question might arise, like what kind of question it might arise? Like should we offer a discount on weekend, or should we offer a discount on any of the weekdays? If this kind of question arises, this comes under prescriptive analysis. Okay, so prescriptive analysis means suggest what to do next. Okay, so these are the types of data analytics. So, data analytics grows actually from the understanding the past, then predicting the future, and then taking the smart decisions. Right? So, how it grows actually? It grows by understanding the past, moving it down, moving it down to predicting the future, and moving into taking smart decisions. This is the ultimate or the outcome. So is it clear, guys? Up to this much is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Any further query on this section? Okay, fine. We'll just move ahead then. Okay, so we need to understand what is data, right? So before going in deep about data analytics, we need to understand what is data. So before analyzing, as we need to go ahead, so data simply means information. What data actually means? It means information. Just a moment. Yes. So data actually means information. So any number, any text, any image, any video, any clicks, whatever be it, it can be anything that comes under data. Data doesn't mean only the text or the numerical inputs that we are putting in. We can take into account about any of the image file, any of the video file, or also any of the click, like the user press, like any of the buy button or a purchase button, whatever be it. So that also comes under data. Okay. So let's just move into an example. Suppose in a supermarket, every bill contains the data. Anyone is trying to speak anything? I am unable to hear. Yes, anyone? Okay, fine. Okay. So suppose in a supermarket, like every bill contains the data, right? So suppose, let me just give you an example through it. So this is a supermarket data. Suppose there is item, the what item you have brought. Maybe you have brought soap. Fine. Next, the quantity. So maybe you have brought two. Next, the price. So maybe the price of each may be 40, just for a reference I am saying, and the date. So suppose today you have brought it down. So it is 28, 10, 20, 25. This all are available in a like bill that you like. Suppose you went to a supermarket or any of the grocery mall, and from there you brought this. So you got a bill, right? So in this bill, all of this data are mentioned. So when you collect thousands of such bills together, you have a data set, right? So these are the bills. When these bills are given in the Excel file, and this is one bill. Suppose that shop has got around 10 to 100 or more than that kind of purchases. So they have given some of the bills. So the data that would be entered in the bill, in that 100 data that we are collecting with such bills, that is termed as data set. Okay, so that is termed as data set. So we'll now understand about the data analysis process. Okay, so about the data analysis process, anyone having any idea what is the process of data analysis? Guys, anyone wants to put in like what are the process of data analysis in like data analysis?
Uh, you clean the data first. So the primary thing
Okay.
is to clean the data. So there are some data points in a row. We have some missing data. So either we fill the data with the mean, median, mode as per as per need. So some data are filled with
That is applicable for numerical data only, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Excuse me.
Next.
numerical data I'm talking about. Yes.
Yes, great. Okay, then.
ex- Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Can I add some point to it?
Okay, fine. So Advait was adding, right? Advait, are you done? Or you need to add in something more?
You clean the data first, then you structure it. What do you mean by structure? So, you make the format correct, you organize it, and after that you start processing. I think that that's much I can add. Other than that, if there is anything else, I'll
Okay, fine.
let it.
Great. Okay. Yeah, Prakhar, you can add something to it. Or if you have something else to put in, you can definitely do that.
Right, ma'am. The first process of data analysis is to select the data,
Okay.
and secondly, the next step is to clean the data,
Okay.
and the third step is to validate and accurate the data, and
Right.
then to visualize the data and find the insights of the data or for the decision making.
Right. Okay. So we'll just put in say it through once for others also to understand and also to take it in with the form so that we can understand in a better way. Okay, so the process that we need to take in here, that is the data collection first. First, we need to collect the data. The step one, that is data collection. Step two, just a moment, yes.
Clean the data.
Data cleaning, right? step 3, it would be data
and we will
analysis.
analyze the
Yes.
data.
Next, step 4, that is data visualization. Okay. And the final step, that is step 5, that is interpretation and the decision making.
We will share the insights.
Yes. Just a moment. Yes. So based on that, first data collection. So how we are supposed to do that, right? So you gather the data from the sources, from websites, sensors, surveys, or databases. So basically, for our project or maybe in any of the sessions, we can take down some of the data from Kaggle. We are well known with Kaggle. So there we get some of the real-time data we do get. For the initial session, we will be taking it down from Kaggle just for the project purpose. I am saying, but when we'll be working with real-time clients, suppose you are analyzing the data of any of the coffee shop, maybe Starbucks, right? So the any of the outlet or any of the franchisee of Starbucks, that store will give the everyday data to you, right? So this is how you will be collecting the data. So example wise, if I need to say, collecting all of the sales bill of the coffee shop, maybe the Starbucks of that very outlet, it comes under the data collection. And putting it all of the bills that you are collecting, putting it down into Excel and just making it down like working with it comes in the data collection part. Okay. So now after data collection, we come into the data cleaning section. So what data cleaning actually means? So the raw data that we have just collected from the bills, that are of course messy, right? It may have the spelling mistake, it may have the missing values, it may have the duplicate values, or maybe some of the outliers into it, right? So we need to remove those, right, to make the data clear, to make the data clean, right? So suppose we can just think it of about an example, like when we are removing bills, like where the price is missing or some of the correction, maybe someone ordered latte, so the spelling of latte may be different. Like it is actually LA double T double E. Maybe somehow it has misspelled as LA double T, only a single E, right? So that is a mistake, right? Because as you know, when we are entering the data in the Excel, so the data that is coming up, one suppose we are writing one suppose the data we are writing is as LA double T double E and another we are writing as LA double T E. So the Excel will count this two as two different elements or two different entries, right? It will not take a single entry entered in multiple cells, right? It will take it down two different entries because each of the website, each of the the tools that we are the technologies or the tools that we are using, they are case sensitive, right? So that's why, and also the spelling sensitive. So they won't understand that this two are same. They will treat it different. So it will hamper our future work. So we need to handle this. So this actually a part of data cleaning. Clear, guys? What I mentioned, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
next, great. So we'll just move into the next step, that is data analysis. So now we need to explore and summarize our data. Like we need to count, suppose how many cups has been sold per day, per week, per month wise, we need to see it. So for that, we need to analyze the data, right? So how we will be analyzing the data, understanding the data from very scratch and asking some of the major questions and finding answer from the data, right? That comes into data analysis. Okay. visualization section. So in data visualization, we make graphs and charts to see the patterns that we are getting in over the sales or over the trend that the shop is following on. Okay, so suppose we have plot a bar chart showing the coffee sales by day, right? So it will actually help me to understand how it actually like how the sales has come up, right? As you all know, like we understand when we are seeing just the data, it is very difficult for us to understand about it, right? But when we are understanding any of the data that we are taking in the form of graphs and charts, it is very much easy for us to do that. So let's see if I have any example to show you or not. Just a moment. Just a moment. Let me just check on. Okay. So this is one of the dashboard I have created. So first, this is the raw data. Okay. Suppose this is the raw data that we have received in. Just a moment. Let me just put it up. Okay. So this is the raw data that we have received in. So it does contains the features or the columns names basically that we are including it as index, order ID, cast ID, gender, age, data, status, channels, SKU. Next, the category, size, quantity. Next, it has the currency, amount, ship city, ship state, ship portal code, along with the ship country and B2B. Right? Is it visible, guys? Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is actually the raw data. So if I am going it down, you can see it does contain around 31,000 of data, right? So now seeing each of the data, I can't figure out like what actually is happening inside it, right? And seeing and visualizing each of the data without the help just by the use of numbers is very difficult and very boring, right? And there it is very prone to mistakes. Suppose if I ask you that Advait, right? Advait, I just ask you, can you segregate the woman and with their age? Sorry.
He may
Yes, yes, yes.
Uh, okay. So I am just like giving you an example, right? So if I just ask you that there is men and women segregation, right? So can you just segregate the women separately just by looking into it? It's not possible, right? Like it is possible, it is time consuming and also more prone to mistakes, right? So this is the raw data that I am having. Now, what we need to do, the next step we discussed, that is data cleaning section, right? So here you can see that we have got the data cleaned. So this is the clean data. So better you can see the data here. So here you can see there is men's and women's segregation. When you are visiting the raw data, see here some of the data are W. Like it does mean like does mean woman. But when we are taking into count, but it will take W separately, women separately, right? So this is how we need to treat it. So when we are treating, you can see there is only men and women section. So for each of the section, we have done the cleaning section, and we will be taking it thoroughly from scratch. How we will do it and how we have done it, you will get to know about it. So don't worry. Just for an example, I am showing it to you. Now from this data, we have actually like these are the pre-processing steps. We have created this dashboard. This is a dashboard, right? So if I need to see the month-wise sale for the month January, I'll just put in. See, the data are getting changed. Now, if I need to take the category as sari, so see, the data is changing for the month of February and the category to be sari and the channels if I take it to Misho maybe. So the datas are getting changed. Okay. If I am just, let me just cross it down, cross it down, cross it down, and putting for another month that says December, right? So you can see the data is getting changed. So hopefully you understand what is our aim to build from that raw data. This is the raw data. This we are actually given with, and our outcome is to build this. Clear, guys? Is it understandable?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So any queries up to now? Any queries? Any doubt?
No, ma'am.
No
Okay,
doubt,
No,
no
fine.
doubt, no doubt.
Great, great.
no, ma'am.
Then we'll just move it. Yes. Okay.
Ma'am, can you share Excel sheet?
Which Excel sheet? Sorry, just a moment. Yes, which Excel sheet?
Ma'am, Virender means
Okay, the dashboard that I have shown it to you, right?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I got it. See, the main thing is just for giving you a reference, I have shown you that. Don't worry, we will be understanding and doing it from the scratch here in the session. So, along with me, you will be able to do it and you will be able to make such interactive dashboards, right? So, it would be easier for you to also take into part, right? So it would be better, right, to when we will be working on Excel and performing all of this here in the session, better to share it to you, right? So we'll just perform all of this in this session. So today we are just understanding all of the basics. So after the visualization section, it is the interpretation and the decision making section. So here, what we actually do, we draw the calculation or the conclusion basically. Whatever the calculation that has been made or the charts that we have prepared, draw the calculate like we draw the conclusion to it. Okay. In terms of example, if I need to put it, like if we have after all of this measures and everything has been done, data visualization is done, we get an insight that suppose most of my customers in my coffee shop visit at the time of 5 p.m. Okay. So we can declare that time as an happy hour discount. We can declare that or we can put an offer as a happy hour discount and we give around 5% of discount to you, right? So then if that is promoting it up, then more and more people will come into that very time because that hour is counted as an happy hour like 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. and there is an extra discount to it, right? So this decision, how I have drawn it from the data analysis, data visualization, and based on that, we made the decision. So is it clear what data analytics is and how we have taken into account with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great.
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay, great. So we'll move into the tools that we can use. So basically, we'll discuss about the tools. So the very first is the category. First, we'll discuss about the category. So in category, we will be putting it as data storage. So for data storage, see here we need to, for data collection, we need a data storage where the data will be get stored, right? The data we are collecting that need to be stored somewhere, right? So for data storage, what tools we will be using? We can use Excel, we can use Google Sheet. We can also use the databases, right? So databases like SQL, MySQL. So we can use all of this as a data storage tool. Fine. Next, we need to move into data cleaning section. So how we can do it? How we can do the data cleaning? We can use, of course, we can use Excel to some extent based on the problem. Next, we can use Python. So Python basically what we are using pandas the library that we are using for data cleaning. Next we are using R. We can use R Studio like the R programming language. R Studio we can definitely use it. Next we can use for data visualization. Data visualization, the tools that we are using, that is Power BI, Tableau. Just a moment. Tableau we are using. We can use Matplotlib. That is a library of Python. Seaborn also a library of Python. Okay. So for data visualization, we are using this tools. Statistical analysis. So statistical analysis, we are using Python and R. Next, for big data tools, we can use Hadoop and Spark. So you will be learning all of this from scratch here in this internship. You will be learning Excel, how you can use somewhat Google Sheet, the database, SQL you will be understanding and learning. Excel, the normal Excel, the advanced Excel you'll be understanding. Python, R, Power BI, Tableau, Matplotlib, Seaborn, everything you are going to learn here in this internship. Okay. So basically, why we are using Excel? So we are using Excel to organize and analyze data using formulas. We are why you are using SQL. SQL is a language to talk to the database. Actually, we can use like we suppose we need to show some of the data, then we put some of the command in the SQL, MySQL workbench or anywhere like any of the form where we can take it down. There we get all of the forms in total. Python and R, these are the programming language for data cleaning and analysis. We can visualize and do the modeling of the data we can do. Statistics, like the mathematics sections of the mathematical understanding, that is the calculation, basically the mean, median, correlation we need to find in, and data visualization, that is like the presenting it into the clarity format. We can use the dashboard for that. And for the as a tool, we use Power BI, Tableau, and also advanced Excel. Right? So hope up to this much it is clear to you.
Yes,
Yes,
clear.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Okay, fine, great. So now we'll just move into the Excel section. Okay, so first we'll take into count about Excel, like why we use Excel and what are the interface that we need to take in. So we'll just see into that. So here you can say this is the form. Like I have just taken some of the picture for making you understand about the interface, and this is actually how a normal Excel file looks like. It is a normal Excel file. Okay, so we call it as the notebook. Okay, so why we need a notebook? So we can take an example to understand. So suppose you have your daily expenses about food, travel, shopping, where you will just organize the data, where you will maintain your data. So for that, we use Excel, right? So your monthly budget, your to-do list, right? So everything, imagine this, you put it into the notebooks, right? But when you are taking it down in Excel, it is very much easier because you can find each of the data very easily, right? In a just quick second, you can just find those data and where it is and in what form you have taken it down. Okay. So what Excel is? Excel, we can call it as a digital notebook. Also, we can mention it as a spreadsheet. Okay. So So because when we open an Excel, you will see the grid lines. You can see these are the grid lines. So we can see all of it here. Now let me just move in here for giving you a better idea. So this is the upper section. This is called, this is actually the workbook. The total thing is a workbook, and inside it we have separate sheets. So how we can get those sheets done? So this is the workbook. Just a minute. So this is the workbook. So here we can save the file by clicking it down. We can save the file. We have the file name. There we can put in any of the title or the name of the file. By default, it comes as book one. Suppose I am putting control N. So then a new file will be opening, right? A new file will open, and by default, since another file is already open here, it will put it as book two. Okay, it comes and by default you need to change it. You get an option of choosing the location where you need to choose, like the drop the file in. Okay, so this actually is the section, and here is the separate worksheet. This total is a workbook, and inside workbook there are separate sheets. You can think about a notebook that you are having. So this Excel file is like a notebook, and each of the sheet is like the pages, each of the pages of the notebook that you are working in. Okay, let's just move in deeper into it. So here you can see that these are the worksheets in the notebook, and this sheet is basically called as the current sheet where we are actually working. This is actually called as a worksheet. Okay, so guys, it is clear what is workbook, what is worksheet, and what are the forms that we are using it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
I know this is very basic, but we need to take it from the very basic only. Fine. So next is the cell. So each of the finds, like here you can say this of the lines, this A, B, C, D, this are actually defining the columns. These are actually defining in the columns, and this one, two, three, four, this actually are the rows. Okay, and this cross, this box that you are taking it, this actually forms a cell. So anything that is formed using rows and columns, all of it are cells. Okay, so after this, you can see all of this file, this home, insert, draw, page layout, formula, data, review, view, help. This all are tabs. What are this? This all are tabs. And when you click it down to file, you get some of the options. That is the home option you get. You get an option of new, like opening a new blank workbook you get. Open. If you click on open, there are other files that get open. Next, suppose you get an option of share. You can share it with any of the member. You can share it with any of the community, whatever be it. You get the info, save and save as. Save and save as. There are two different options that you get in. Save is to suppose I have done this work. I have done this work. I need to save it. I'll just click it up here. So my work gets saved, right? I don't need to put in anything. And while I just will be putting it save as, so I just need to do go for browse. So I have saved this in this name, and it has already got saved in my download section. You can easily see it, right? So save as is basically to save anything by a name, by a specific name. Okay. Next, we have print option. We can print this file, Excel file, if needed, based on the work that we have to put in. Next, we can just export. Means we can just take it down into a PDF format, because in Excel we generally get the Excel in XLXS format, or we get an option to convert it into CSV or something. With export, we can just take it into PDF or XPF format. Okay, or we can also change the file type based on our requirement. And close, of course, it gets closed because of like we want to close the system, then we can just close this application. Okay, now this all are, as I mentioned, this all are tabs, and inside it we have got some of the features. Inside home tab, you can see we have got paste, cut, copy, format painter. This comes under the group, and the group is called clipboard. Okay. Next, under home, we got another group that is called front. And inside group, what are these? These are features. And what actually it is? It actually, the thing is, in the space that has been confined of, we cannot attach all of the features that can be put in inside the front section. So this is the extended version of it. Okay, so we have option of number, alignment, font, border, fill, protection, all of it. Okay, so this all are the groups, and all together these are called as ribbons. So here you can see it. Yes, so you can call it as ribbon. The upper section, these are called the quick access toolbar. Now let me just go it up here. So this section is called as quick access toolbar because here the task, there are some of the tasks that has been already assigned it up here. Now you can do that task frequently. For that, you don't have to put here and there. Just by clicking it down, you can just if I need to save it, I don't have to go it down to file, then save as. Just like clicking it down, I'll save my file, right? So this is the quick access toolbar. So you can choose somewhat because I need the color feeling quite often. Next, I need this quick print section quite often. And I need the print review section quite often. That's why I have added up here in the quick access toolbar. You can choose from here which one you need to put in and how you need to put it. Fine? Is it clear, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Fine. So this is the area where you get the name of the cell that you want to put in. So this is the first cell. Suppose this is my selected cell. So you can see B is the column name and 3 is the row number, right? So based on that, the name of this cell would be B3. So this section give me the name of my cell that I have actually selected. So now selecting this, I got the name as Q8. Let us just check. So here Q is the number, like the name of the column, and this is the eighth row that we have taken in. First the column number, like first the column name, then the row number. So Q8 is this is the number of this specific cell. Okay, we'll go up here. So you can see A1. So A is the name of the column and 1 is the number of the row. Fine. So this is how the cells are been arranged. So this, what is this? This is the formula bar specifically. So here, whatever we are writing up here, it will be add up here. Suppose I am writing, hey, it's Abhipsha. Okay. So see, since the width of the cell is not much, but the content is, it has already pre-printed up here, right? So now I can, how we can stretch the width like this, we can stretch the width. Also, if it is like this, if I just put it up here and double click, it will also get adjusted, right? Either I can stretch it down like this, or I can just put it up here and do a right click, like right double click, fine? So it will also get adjusted because there is sometime in Excel we need to adjust the width and the heights of the rows of the specific cell actually. So this is how we take into account with that. Okay, is it clear, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So let me just give you a brief about some of the commands that we need to take in. So while adjusting the heights, I told you about width. This is how we can remove the width, or by just simply putting in, you can use the width. Also, this height you can increase by this way, by just dragging it down, you can just increase the height. Next, you have the option, like in front section you got some of the option, like putting it to bold, putting this to bold, putting it down to italics, putting in like underline to it, all of it. There you get an option of like borders. You, if you want all borders, or how much border you need, you can do it. In the alignment section, what we you can take it in the alignment section, you can see, like you can put central aligned, like let me just increase it like that. Then you can understand about central alignment. So this is central alignment, this is right alignment, sorry, left alignment, this is right alignment. So however you want to put in, you can put in. Okay. Now suppose this is my content. Now I need to put this data into this cell. This is my width and height of the cell. Then what I'll be putting? I'll use wrap text, right? Wrap text, what it does, it actually wraps the text and confine that very like that my text that is there inside my cell into that specific form, so that I don't need to increase the row and column much, and I can use it. Okay, so that for that we are using wrap text. Now merge as center. So why we are using it? Suppose I want to put this part in the center here. I want it here. So how I'll be doing it? I will be just selecting it up to here, and will use merge text, merge and center. So here you can see like the my text has come up here. Now if you need to put it anything here, you will be able to put it up here. Okay, clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear? Okay,
Yes,
fine.
ma'am.
Great. So we are not going in much details into this. Once we will be start learning and understanding, we will be getting into deep better way, in a better way. One thing I need to confirm with you, one major thing, that is a question most of you might have. That's why I just need to address that. The very first thing about working with Excel and Google Sheet. Some of you might have a concern like why we can we use Google Sheet without using Excel? Yes, of course, but there are certain limitations, right? So first we'll understand about what is Excel and what is Google Sheet, and then we'll be understanding. So how we can open it down, the Google Sheet. So here you get an option of sheets. So open it up here, like we can use a blank sheet. So see, it is just like Excel, but there are certain limitations that needed to be addressed. So first we'll understand like what are Excel and Google Sheet. So both Excel and Google Sheet are spreadsheet tools. Like they almost look the same and do kind of the similar work, right? What kind of work they do? They store data, they perform calculation and analysis, create charts, dashboard, use formulas and function. But there are some of the difference that needed to be taken care. Okay. So the tool Excel, like the Microsoft Excel, that has been developed by Excel, and that is majorly a desktop application. The Google Sheet, that's been developed by Google, and it is a web-based application. Okay, so for running Excel, you need MS Office, like the Microsoft Office you need it. For Google Sheet, you don't need any of that. It can run on web-based, like run in browser, right? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. So we need to take into account with some other differences. First, about internet dependency, if we need to think of about Excel, it works offline. Yes, it works offline, but for the Google Sheet, it needs internet, right? But it can definitely work offline if that certain setting has been enabled. But majorly, it needs internet to work with Google Sheet. Okay. So working with Excel for the real-time collaboration, it is very difficult because if I am using it, I can only use my Excel, right? I can't give the access to anyone until and unless I am shared the file to one, and based on that, the person is again sharing, like again doing it manually and sharing back to me, right? So real-time collaboration is difficult in case of Excel. But working like real-time collaboration is very easy because multiple of user can edit together at the same time in the Google Sheet, right? This is the major difference, and that is the form that we need to take in. And if I think about and like make you understand about the performance wise, like the speed and the data side, if I need to tell you in that format, like Excel handles large data very well. Like it is excellent with like suppose huge number of rows it is there, it is okay. Like millions of rows it is there, Excel will work accordingly. But when it comes to Google Sheet, it is limited, right? It slows after, suppose it gets slows after 40,000 of data or 40,000 of rows are there, it will get slower up.
Yeah, after
But
1 lakh data, I think it slows down. I was working
no,
with
I
Excel,
understand. Yes,
and
yes,
it
actually.
it just starts lagging because it's on the, Chrome, right? So we don't have a application, so it is not able to use our all the resources of PC. I think that
Yes,
might be the reason.
exactly, exactly, exactly. Right. So in Google Sheet, 1 lakh is way too much. If the data is like the data part is huge, if it is around 40,000 only, then also it start lagging. You can't perform it in the Google Sheet. So that's why Excel is the best option because Excel is excellent with handling large data set. If the data set have the millions of rows also, it tries and work better, right? And the processing power, if I need to mention it, for Excel, it is really high, but in case of Google Sheet, it is moderate, right? And in case of the basic formulas, if I need to mention, both contains the basic formulas, the advanced analytical functions, if I need to say, in that case, Excel is way better. But this functions like analytical functions and tools are limited in case of Google Sheet. Okay. So these are the major things that we need to take in. Also the chart type, if I need to mention about the chart types, there are multiple. Like if you can see here also in the charts, in the Google Sheet, there are very less number of charts. Like if I go to insert, if I need to suppose charts I need to put in. So here is some of the options that we can see it up here. See, these are the options we get. But there are multiple of options we get while we get for just a moment. Yes, pivot charts if we are taking it down. Either we can put it like that, or here are recommended charts. If we need the data for that actually. So if we have the data, we have to select the data, then go to recommended charts, and we get all of the charts in total. See, there are many charts that we can take in, right? So hope it is very much clear why we are using Excel, not the Google Sheet. Yes, if you want, you can definitely use that. But for better understanding and better hands-on, Excel is the best option. Okay, is it clear, guys?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
okay, fine. So, guys, we'll just take some time to have a discussion with you. As of now, I'm just not extending today's session much. Okay. So, any doubt, any queries as of now?
Yes, ma'am. So we'll have session every day, right?
Yes, you will have session every day. Since today is the very first day, we have just covered the very basic thing. Hope everybody knows it, but we have tried to go in deep about it. But from tomorrow's session, we'll start with the basic of Excel and we'll do the hands-on.
Okay, ma'am. And will it is considered that our internship has started, or uh, like when will we consider that we have started the internship?
Yes, it has already started. Tomorrow, yesterday it was the orientation session, right? It's been done. Today we are taking the first session. So its internship has already been started. So first, like since it is a proper internship, so it is from first day, like today is Tuesday. So going down to Friday, we will be having the sessions down. On Friday, you'll be given with allocated with a proper project on real time project. You need to work on the project on the weekend and do the presentation on Monday.
Because ma'am, I missed the orientation program, and
Okay.
that's the reason I was really clouded, because I was not able to.
Okay.
I knew the session was good, but I was not able to understand that when will the internship start and all. So thank you for
So you
that.
didn't attended yesterday's session.
No, ma'am. Actually, they added me. I think they added me later. I got added in the WhatsApp group later,
Okay.
and that's the reason I was not able to attend the uh, orientation.
Okay, fine. So this is how like the internship has already been started. So it will be from Monday to Friday. We will have the like since this is the first day, so entire week we will be having the session for this entire week from today going down to Friday. We will be learning all of this. We'll practice things and like practice things hands on. All of this we will be done. We will be doing actually next on like Friday night in your workplace, a project will be allocated to you. These all are the individual projects. You need to just go through the project, perform all of the tasks that has been given to you on Saturday and Sunday in the weekends. And once it's done on Monday and Tuesday next week, we will keep the presentation session where you need to present the entire project from scratch.
Okay, got it. And ma'am, as like I came today, so there was there any form or something in which I have to give my name and all? Because right now I directly came. They just said that it's a data. They gave a link of a data analyst analyst program, and I came here. So is there any Google form or something which I'll have to fill? No.
No, no. As of now, it is not there. Accordingly, if there is, it will be again shared in the WhatsApp group. Don't worry on that.
Okay, okay, ma'am. I was
Fine.
just confused for all that, and thank you for solving my issue. Thank you.
It's okay. It's okay. Along with that, based on that, hope you noted down. Like, did you get the like the mail IDs when you need to submit the projects and stuff?
No,
Have you
ma'am,
received the mail IDs? Okay,
I
fine. Let
haven't
me
received
just
it.
give it. Okay, fine. Let me just give it to you. Actually, yesterday I have given it. That's why. Just a moment. Okay, just a moment. That was this is a different meet actually, new meet actually. Just a moment. Let me just give it down to you. Wait. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So this is the mail ID where you need to. I have given in the chat where you need to submit your projects. And there is another one. Just a moment. Let me just take it down. So the hr@gncipl.com. Here, if you have any specific query or stuff, you can mail up here. And the mini project, this is the mail ID where you need to submit all your projects. Okay, like you need to like since you missed missed yesterday's session, that's why I'm giving you the clarifications, like the clarity based on it actually. So you need to perform all of your projects once. Suppose the first week project has been allocated, in the weekdays, like the weekends, you need to complete it. On Monday you have to present your project. So, since I am your mentor for the 6 week, if there is any proper feedback or change in your project, I am assigning it to you. You need to take it and do the necessary changes. Fine. Once that
Got
is done, you need to upload the project in your GitHub repository. You have to create separate repositories, GitHub repositories, upload the project in the GitHub repositories. Once that is done, you need to mail in this mini underscore project in that mail ID with the week name, with the title of the project and your GitHub repository link. Fine?
got it. Got it. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And suppose it is an Excel file, like as I have shown you as a dashboard section, right? So if it is a dashboard section in an Excel file, you have to attach the Excel file also.
Okay.
Got it?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. So you can take down this mail ID for future reference. Okay. Any other query?
No, ma'am. That's it.
Fine. So
Okay. Thank.
anyone, any other query?
Ma'am,
Yeah. Thank you.
where do
Aditi.
you see the
Okay.
notes and
Thank you, ma'am.
PDF,
Have a
ma'am?
nice day.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, Omidi.
Ma'am, where I see the notes and PDFs?
Which PDF and which note?
Ma'am, who is shown yesterday, ma'am?
That
Ma'am,
PDF,
week
right?
one, week
That
two, three. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
yes.
Yes, ma'am.
That PDF has already been shared,
How will I
right? That
access, ma'am?
sorry.
Where I see the PDF, ma'am?
In the WhatsApp group only it has been shared, right?
Oh,
Right? Haven't you received it?
no, ma'am.
Okay, fine. I'll just ask to reshare it. Fine.
Thank you, ma'am.
If needed, like if somehow it cannot be shared or something, if there is any issue or has been shared or you didn't get it, on everyday basis, I'll be sharing or starting when we will be starting with the weeks, we will be sharing it down in the session itself, like in the as I have shared today. Every day it will be shared. You can just take the screenshots also. Fine.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. Guys, we are just wrapping up our session today here. Tomorrow we will be meeting again and accordingly we will be proceeding, right? And I just mentioned your attendance is mandatory. Whoever will be attending and taking the session seriously and performing accordingly, only those candidates will be getting the final certificates. Those who will not be taking it seriously, they won't be getting it. Fine. Hope
Okay,
things are
ma'am.
clear to you. Okay, fine. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Good night. Bye.